In 1985, the whole place was run by a rather ruthless military dictatorship. This eventually came to an end with a series of elections leading to the election of this man, Lula da Silva, most commonly known as Lula. He was a founding member of the Workers' Party, which as the name suggests was strongly in favour of sweeping social reforms covering things like education, workers' rights, and natural resource allocation. Lula also enacted radical policies that sought to emulate the success of other rapidly growing nations like China. The country was building industries, exporting resources, and upskilling workers at an unprecedented rate. This all led to the most concentrated period of economic growth in the nation's history, growing over 500% in the years that President Lula was in power. This sustained prosperity made the president unbelievably popular, polling above 70% during his 2 terms. His constituents saw him reign over a period that gave them wealth like they had never imagined. It was easy to see why people assumed that this wealth was all because of their new government. But all good things come to an end, and the turn of the new decade hit Brazil's economy hard. We will explore the reasons why shortly, but for the new president of Brazil, this meant that people were looking to point fingers. The people found their scapegoat with the Petrobras scandal, which is to date the largest case of government corruption in world history. Petrobras is a semi-state-owned enterprise that is responsible for a majority of Brazil's oil production. It was a big business with a lot of money washing around and not a lot of oversight. Unsurprisingly, an investigation campaign dubbed Operation Car Wash found that government officials were getting huge sums of money as bribes. These officials would then vote to award lucrative Petrobras contracts to questionable businesses that, of course, only won these bids because of the politicians that they paid off. The sums involved in the scandal were simply massive. In little over 4 years of investigation, the campaign found that over $2.5 billion worth of funds had been misappropriated. Even worse,